It's a jam-packed show for you today with everything from the start of senior class valedictorian and salutatorian process, going green for prom, blood drive is almost 100% full, there's a new record holder in the 1600 meter, a special mention for Mr. Palladino, and so much more coming up next.
Good morning, St. Mary's. I'm Tommy.
And I'm Jacob.
And welcome to our fourth period viewers. We haven't seen you in a long time.
And we begin with student life news. Let's head right over to Studio B with Mr. Alvarez about what's happening at today's C Block.
Good morning, Panthers. Today's C Block will be our Changemakers prayer service. As we come off the heels of Black History Month, we find ourselves in the middle of Women's History Month and Cesar Chavez Day right around the corner. Although we should honor these change makers from these groups year-round, today we will honor all of those who have fought for justice before us and all those doing it today. You will be dismissed for, one class at a time at the start of C Block. Juniors and seniors, you will be on the gym floor. Freshmen and sophomores, you will be in the bleachers. Our community has had a small uptick in COVID cases since E-Week. If you feel more comfortable attending in a mask, please bring it with you. Otherwise, seats will be slightly distanced. For those on the bleachers, please spread out. Thank you. See you soon.
And thank you, Mr. Alvarez. Seniors, it's time to choose our St. Mary's Class of 2023 valedictorian and salutatorian. All students interested in the honor of representing the Class of 2023 are encouraged to apply. To be considered, you must attend a mandatory meeting in the library on Monday, March 27th at the start of A Block. If you have any questions, see Dr. Troiani.
And again, for the seniors, don't forget we have a mandatory meeting, class meeting tomorrow, Friday during first period in the chapel. That means 8:35 a.m. A lot of disappointed faces here. In today's Women's History Spotlight, Eddie takes a look at the third woman ever to be a justice on the Supreme Court of the United States.
Good morning, St. Mary's. Today's Spotlight for Women's History Month is Sonia Sotomayor. Sonia Sotomayor was born in the Bronx, New York, to Puerto Rican parents. She was a diligent student and went on to enroll at Princeton University and became highly involved in Puerto Rican groups on campus. After graduating Princeton, Sotomayor entered Yale Law School and went on to pass the
Puerto
bar
Rican
exam.
family in the Bronx with the help of a devoted grandmother. She taught herself how to sterilize
She continued to
needles
climb
for
the
her
ranks
own
in her hard
insulin
work,
injection
which allowed
to keep
Sotomayor
from
to
relying
become
on
appointed
feuding
by President
parents
H.W.
with
Bush
marital
in
problems.
1992 to be the U.S. District Court Judge for the Southern District of New York City. Her appointment to the Supreme Court in 2009 was a groundbreaking moment for women in the United States. As the first Latino Supreme Court Justice, Sotomayor's appointment broke barriers and served as an inspiration for women and girls across the country. Her appointment marked a significant moment in the history of the United States, highlighting the importance of diversity and representation in the country's highest court. Throughout her career, Sotomayor has been an advocate for women's rights and gender equality. Her work has focused on promoting and protecting the rights of women, particularly in cases involving employment discrimination and reproductive rights. Her efforts have helped to raise awareness of the challenges faced by women and the importance of advancing gender equality in the United States. In addition to her work on the bench, Sotomayor has been a role model for women in the legal profession. Her success as a judge and her appointment to the Supreme Court have encouraged more women to pursue careers in law and other traditionally male-dominated fields. Sotomayor's achievements have shown that women can succeed in any field they choose, and that diversity and representation are essential for building a more just and equitable society. Thank you and have a nice day.
And thank you, Eddie. Have you heard? Greece is the word and is opening tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And if you can't make it this weekend, Greece is continuing next weekend as well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And check out the link on St. Mary's website and the posters around campus for the QR code to order tickets, which are free for students. We will have a special sneak peek preview tomorrow at third period.
And blood drive update, Panthers, you're amazing. We have now 65 donors signed up for our March 28th blood drive. There are still a few time slots available. Please see Hartness or Ms. McCormick at break or lunch in the Shea Center if you'd like to donate. All donors are invited to a delicious brunch at break on Tuesday in room 226.
And attention all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. CSF forms are available on PowerSchool for your T2 grades. Please submit your form along with a screenshot of your grades to Ms. McManus by 3 p.m. next Friday, March 31st. If you have any questions, please see Ms. McManus.
And introducing Green Garments Prom Edition. As part of our campus commitment to sustainability and inclusivity, Environmental Club is accepting donations for formal wear exchange to reduce the impact of fast fashion. We are collecting gender-inclusive prom attire, including dresses, shoes, purses, ties, dress shirts, suits, accessories, and more, so look in your closet and ask family and friends. Please drop off all donations in Tierney's room, 810, right off the library.
And join us today at Club Time for a brown bag discussion on growing up female in Mr. Riccardi's classroom.
And now here's Taryn with your Panther Athletics.
Yesterday, our golfers competed in their first road match of the season, led by senior Marlon Jones, 2 over par 37. Our Panthers pushed through the soggy, wet conditions at Blue Rock to mightily defeat Jesse Bethel by a score of 154 to 236. St. Mary's now sits atop the league with a perfect 3-0 record. The boys' tennis team battled but lost against a tough O'Dowd team by a score of 3-4. Shout out to sophomore Shane Daniels and senior Gideon Emmanuel for both winning their single matches in the third set. Varsity baseball won yesterday at Brady Park 5-2 against El Cerrito. Quinn threw 6 and 1/3 innings and gave up 2 runs. The Panthers off to a quick start by scoring 4 runs in the first inning. Marley had a triple and 2 RBIs, and Brandon Sanchez had a sacrifice fly that drove in a run. This past Saturday, history was made on the track when senior Mateo Malco Allen won the mile at the prestigious Dublin Distance Fiesta and a personal best and school record. Let's take a look at the highlights.
Time for our sombrero heat. Wearing hip number 4, he's your defending champ from 2022 with the sombrero. He ran 4:14 last year. He's on his way to Cal Poly. Dublin, welcome back your defending champ, St. Mary's senior Mateo Malco Allen. All right, Dublin, 5 minutes. Let's get this place rocking for the sombrero heat. All of these guys are tops in their section. Mateo Malco Allen right behind him. Ashton Patel, Montes there, a lap to go at 3:14, and Malco Allen goes at the bell. Mateo Malco Allen, 200 to go. The senior on his way to Cal Poly. He won it in 2022. He's got it in his clutches in 2023. Let's bring him home. Mateo Malco Allen gonna go back-to-back sombrero. Look at the sophomore Carson Hedman with a great throw. Cohen's gonna hold him off. 4-12 for Mateo Malco Allen. Double sombreros for the senior.
Mateo's time, 4:13, ranks him as the top miler in Northern California and the 4th fastest in California so far this season. This is the 2nd straight season Mateo has won the race and the 3rd time he has broken the school record. Congratulations, Mateo, and to all the track and field athletes who competed this past weekend. And later today, in a game that was postponed yesterday because of weather, softball travels to take on De Anza, while boys tennis is at it again, this time hosting Albany at the Albany courts. That's it for sports. Now back to Jacob and Tommy.
And a very happy birthday to Amali Delasio,
Elizabeth Linton,
and Miranda Sanchez.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you.
It's Big Sky Country today with a couple of dishes named in honor of the state of Montana. Check it out over in the Shea Cafe for lunch.
And we have teased the heck out of this one for the past few days, but it's finally time to hear from the man himself. Colin caught up with Mr. Joe Palladino, aka Pally, at one of the most famous fountains in the world. This is for you, St. Mary's.
Hello, St. Mary's. For those of you I don't know, I'm Mr. Palladino. I spent many years at St. Mary's. I want to just let you all know from what I experienced at St. Mary's is that you are all going to be known from the top down and appreciated and loved by the community there. It's a very, very special community. I miss it, but I'm confident in knowing that you're at a school where you're cared for, loved, and known, from the brothers to the administration to the teachers. So I can vouch for that. I've been there, I was there for 18 years. Now that I've left, I can see that much more clearly. I will say something to the class of 2023. I taught all of you. I think about you every day. I mean it. I watch those morning announcements, and I'm always trying to check up on the news. You are a special class, an amazing class. You have all these priors about free will that are really strong. You love candy. I remember the candy. You eat all the candy. But anyway, you're just remarkable, each of you. I mean, you're in a class with Lennon in Georgia. How can you not be in an amazing class? So anyway, I'm thinking about you. Epistemology junior year, I'll never forget it. So shout out and all love coming from the Trevi Fountain here in Rome. Oh, I miss a lot. I miss my morning walks with Mr. Rogers to get coffee at Roma and listen to him complain or excited about the Warriors the night before. I miss Taco Tuesdays with the fellas there. I miss, 15 times a day going into Stephan's room and talking about random stuff about teaching and ideas. I miss the hundreds of interactions every day with my colleagues who I've known for so long. You know who you are. I miss all of that. I miss the beautiful campus. Don't take it for granted. So I just miss so much, but I just deeply appreciate the St. Mary's community from afar now, from Rome, Italy. So I'm a Panther for life.
And thank you so much, Mr. Palladino. We think about you too as the class of 2023. And that is it for today for this morning announcements. Have a great day, St. Mary's. And remember, seniors, we have a meeting tomorrow.